Subscribe. MTL World at Middle World 1 YouTube channel. Swallowed Star 2. Origin Continent. Volume 8. The Battle of Yulan City. Chapter 2 307 The Xuanhuan Bloodline, The Ultimate Answer. 2nd of Volume 8. The Dan Tower is a massive establishment, standing as the leading power in Yulan City's alchemy industry. While its location may not be as strategically advantageous as Luo Feng's cave, its sheer size makes up for it, covering a land area hundreds of times larger. Within the vast Dan Tower building, there are over 100 pavilions of varying sizes. The main hall is open to the public for the sale of elixirs, while numerous other buildings serve as refining chambers for alchemists. From within the main hall, Luo Feng extended his consciousness, scanning the entire structure of the Dan Tower. The Dan Tower's owner did not interfere, allowing him to perceive the intricate formations embedded within the complex. The formations in Dan Tower are mainly suitable for me, said owner of Chengqing Tower. Brother Luo Feng, you can decide how you'd like to set up your formations. If you need any materials, just let me know, no need to hold back. Compared to movable formations, fixed formations generally possess far greater power. Alright, Luo Feng nodded and, after a brief analysis, he sent a list of required materials for his custom formation to the Chengqing Tower master. The estimated cost for these formation materials is around 30 million Xuanhuan crystals, Luo Feng informed him. Okay. Chengqing Tower master responded with enthusiasm. I just worried that it wouldn't be expensive enough. I'll send a clone to purchase the materials immediately. Luo Feng appreciated Chengqing Tower master's straightforward nature. His decision to work with Dan Tower was partly due to the Tower master's good reputation. Before long, Chengqing Tower master returned with the purchased materials. Brother Luo Feng, everything is ready, I'll leave it to you, he said, handing over the resources. Luo Feng examined the materials and nodded slightly. With his extensive knowledge, he could craft the most optimized fixed grand formation for himself. This intricate formation consisted of 36 sub-formations in total, with each individual formation costing nearly 1 million Xuanhuan crystals. Boom. At the heart of the floating Dan Tower complex, Luo Feng began placing the formation components one by one, meticulously arranging the materials. Constructing a formation was akin to assembling a spaceship, each component serving a specific function. Some parts stabilized the structure, others controlled speed, power, or detection mechanisms. Once all the subsystems were integrated, the formation would function like a finely tuned spacecraft. However, Luo Feng's formation was far more complex. The formation he was setting up was one of the most advanced, life and death, formations available in Yulan City, surpassing even his current level of control. These 36 formation techniques operates at the semi-Xuanhuan level, and since every practitioner's comprehension of semi-Xuanhuan energy is unique, it made activation even more challenging. With Luo Feng's current strength, he could only unleash about 30–40% of the formation's full power. Luo Feng spent half a day working tirelessly, ensuring every detail was perfect before finally completing the formation. Buzz. As his thoughts aligned with the formation, his consciousness instantly spread throughout its structure. The formation operated naturally, releasing a subtle yet powerful fluctuation across the Dan Tower building, its energy restrained yet formidable. Even though this formation is only utilizing a fraction of its full power, it already surpasses my Azure Heaven Destruction formation diagram. It even exceeds the enhancements of the Immortal Heart. Luo Feng sighed in admiration. This was the true advantage of a fixed formation. With his work completed, Luo Feng flew back to the main building. Brother Luo Feng, you've worked hard. Chengqing Tower master had been watching the entire process. It's just a small matter, Luo Feng responded with a smile. Besides, since I plan to stay here regularly, strengthening the formation will also enhance the security of the Dan Tower. Then, shifting the conversation, he added, by the way, Master Chengqing, I want to purchase a large batch of low-level Xuanhuan life materials. Since this is a large-scale procurement, who do you think would be the best supplier? Chengqing Tower master raised an eyebrow. How large are you planning to purchase? At least 2 billion Xuanhuan crystals worth life materials, Luo Feng answered. Hearing this, Chengqing Tower master was slightly taken aback. Based on the available intelligence, Luo Feng had not been in Yulan City for long and should not have amassed such vast wealth so quickly. 2 billion Xuanhuan crystals. Even elder-level figures with significant accumulation would find it difficult to take out such an amount easily. This is a massive deal. Chengqing Tower master pondered for a moment, considering the 13 major businesses in Yulan City dealing with low-grade Xuanhuan life materials. For such a large-scale transaction, I'd recommend Elder Xingyi. Elder Xingyi has an excellent reputation. Even for a large transaction like 2 billion Hunyuan crystals, or even if increases tenfolds larger, he would be a trustworthy business partner, Changqing Tower Master explained. He also has a prestigious background. He is a direct disciple of an invincible being from the Dark Holy Realm. An invincible being from the Dark Holy Realm. Luo Feng was astonished. The Dark Holy Realm is a gathering place for the most elite practitioners from countless worlds. To be recognized as invincible in such a domain is beyond extraordinary. Changqing Tower Master's eyes carried a trace of admiration. Even the most dazzling geniuses become ordinary when they step into the Dark Holy Realm. Just achieving top-tier status there is already a remarkable feat. As for being labeled invincible, that is practically a legend. Even catching a glimpse of such an entity is considered a privilege. Luo Feng held his breath. An invincible being in the Dark Holy Realm. Elder Xingyi is indeed that person's direct disciple, Changqing Tower Master confirmed. And in business, he is absolutely trustworthy. Alright, Luo Feng nodded. Previously, when Luo Feng sold the blood demon Elizzi's corpse, he had chosen Elder Xingyi's store, which offered a high price. He had also obtained Elder Xingyi's communication token. Luo Feng's cave. Buzz. Inside Luo Feng's cave dwelling, he sent a message to Elder Xingyi along with a detailed procurement list. Soon, a figure materialized in the distorted space ahead. The being had a tree-like body, with numerous branches sprouting from its surface. A faint green radiance shimmered on his face, and he wore a warm smile. Brother Luo Feng, are you really planning to buy such a large quantity of materials? Elder Xingyi asked in slight disbelief. If you're acquiring low-grade Hunyuan life bloodlines, there's no need to purchase these extra miscellaneous materials. I'll have to trouble Elder Xingyi to handle the procurement as per the list, Luo Feng responded firmly. Very well. Elder Xingyi chuckled. This is a massive deal. You must know that the prices of various low-level Hunyuan life materials are quite transparent. Luo Feng nodded. He was already well aware of their costs, having sold similar materials himself. Elder Xingyi then sent over a price list. Luo Feng reviewed it and was quite satisfied. Elder Xingyi was indeed generous with his pricing. Let's proceed with this, Luo Feng confirmed. Alright. Elder Xingyi grinned. Many of the materials you need are quite rare. Even if all 35 cities of the Nine Rivers Holy Realm pooled their resources, it would still be difficult to gather everything immediately. I will have to source some of the materials from the Dark Holy Realm. We should be ready for trade in 3 days. Do you need a deposit? Luo Feng asked. No need, Elder Xingyi replied without hesitation. 3 days from now, I will personally visit your cave to finalize the deal. Then let's go with Elder Xingyi's plan, Luo Feng agreed. 3 days later, Elder Xingyi arrived at Luo Feng's cave dwelling. Draped in a loose robe, his bark-like body revealed some branches and leaves, exuding a boundless vitality. His presence alone made Luo Feng feel an innate sense of goodwill. Brother Luo Feng, please inspect the goods. Elder Xingyi extended a spatial bracelet for Luo Feng to examine. Luo Feng scanned through it. Inside were numerous low-level Hunyuan life materials, each carrying a carefully preserved Hunyuan bloodline. He lightly sensed the energy within and confirmed their authenticity. The quality was exactly as promised. Satisfied, Luo Feng took out a cloth bag containing 2.83 billion Hunyuan crystals, his most extravagant purchase to date. Elder Xingyi smiled. Brother Luo Feng, if you ever seek a supreme bloodline, in the future, don't hesitate to find me. If it's not available in the Nine Rivers Holy Realm, I can acquire it from the Dark Holy Realm. It's too expensive for now. Maybe in the future. Luo Feng sighed. While the 5 billion Hunyuan crystals from the Lord of the Yuanxiang Hall gave him financial flexibility, he couldn't afford to waste resources. Every purchase had to be strategic, maximizing cost-effectiveness. With this major acquisition, Luo Feng made additional preparations. He purchased 500 million Hunyuan crystals worth of auxiliary cultivation pills from the Dan Tower. He prepared gifts for his master, Emperor Chu, as well as for Zuo Shanke and the Chaos City Lord. Then, he left Yulan City. Returning to the origin continent. The wealth and resources Luo Feng now possessed were too valuable to be carried openly. He employed the Immortal Heart and the Palm Realm to discreetly exit Yulan City and return to the origin continent. Inside the Star Tower, Luo Feng carefully laid out all the materials and items he had purchased. At that moment, his third eye, the Eye of Life and Death, opened at his brow. Through this divine ability, Luo Feng observed the mysteries hidden within the bloodlines. This is the early stage God Emperor offspring of the Nihuo Serpent clan. Before him lay 15 different fragmented materials, teeth, scales, bones, membranes, each carrying traces of the Serpent clan's essence. I've studied these materials for a long time. But now, with my Eye of Life and Death, I can truly comprehend their secrets. Luo Feng glanced at a nearby jade stone inside. A complete bloodline of the Nihuo serpent clan burned with black flames. A complete bloodline carries all its inherent mysteries. Luo Feng thought excitedly. Now, it was time to compare his prior understanding built piece by piece from fragmented materials to the full, undiluted essence of the bloodline. In the past, Luo Feng had always acquired scraps of bloodlines and used them to reconstruct a greater whole in his mind. But now, as his eye of life and death examined the black flame-burning bloodline, Luo Feng was stunned. The mysteries I pieced together before are far too crude. This is what true perfection looks like. A wave of realization washed over him. The fragmented materials he had studied had only given him incomplete glimpses of the true essence of the Nihuo serpent clan. But now, by directly observing the complete bloodline, he saw how everything fit together seamlessly. Life and destruction can be merged in such a way. I see it now. This wasn't just about acquiring power, it was about understanding the fundamental principles of existence. Even though this was only a low-level Xuanhuan life bloodline from the early God Emperor stage, the insights it provided were invaluable to Luo Feng. After all, every being that had ascended to this level had naturally broken through the cage. Blank. End of chapter. Subscribe. MTL World at Middle World 1 YouTube channel.